Hi everyone, welcome to You Reap What You Sow. My name is Fabian. Welcome to the channel. So today we're going to do another Daniel fast friendly meal. We're going to start off with a cucumber salad, and then as our main course we are going to have a black bean burger. This is also a very economic meal. It's very healthy. It's also very vegan friendly and vegetarian friendly. But I'm excited because this is really good, and well, let's just get started. Alrighty, so let's start off with our cucumber salad. It's very easy. We're going to start with one cucumber. Remember, this is how we store it. Paper towel and an open bag, plastic bag. So we have our one cucumber. Then we're going to need olive oil, vinegar of your choice, some salt, and some pepper. Now the reason why we're starting with our cucumber salad is so that way it can have time just to go ahead and marinate a little bit in the oil and vinegar, and it gets really crispy, and it's just, it's very good. All right, so we just need to peel our cucumber. This is very easy. And this is especially very nice for the summer because it's hot here where I live. And it's nothing like a fresh cucumber salad. Oops, lost my cucumber. Okay, so that's peeled. Then I like to rinse mine off. And then we just take your bowl and just slice it up. Of course, I like the seedless cucumbers. These have a little bit of seeds, but you can't tell. I like to take these for at work because I really don't always have a lot of time to eat. And this is great. Like I said, it's nice and crisp, and I don't know, I like crunchy stuff. So, all right, we have our cucumber. And then we're going to use our salt. And salt to taste. Our pepper. And then you take a tablespoon of olive oil. It's always a 1-to-2 ratio. So you got your olive oil and then 2 tablespoons of vinegar. And I use a red wine vinegar. This is also by Aldi's. It's very good. Okay, and then you just stir it up. And you can put aside. Now you can make these ahead of time and put them in the fridge. Just know that when you put them in the fridge, the olive oil solidifies. So keep it in the fridge, take it out maybe an hour before you get ready to have dinner, and just let it through there, and then you just go back over it and just stir it up. It's very good. And you can probably keep it, another overnight, a day in the fridge. All right, so we got that. So now let's get to the black bean burger. Okay, so for the black bean burger, you're going to need some matzo bread. And we can use this bread for the Daniel fast because remember, there's no yeast in it. So no chosen bread, right? So we have that. You're going to need your olive oil, your salt, your pepper, of course, your black beans. And then if you like your black beans burger with a little kick, you can use either jalapenos or red pepper flakes. I'm going to use red pepper flakes today. And then onion powder and garlic powder. Or if you got the time, you can mince the garlic and do your onions however you like to like it. That's what I love about the black bean burger. Like, You do it how you like it, okay? So we'll do that. Now your lettuce is for garnish, and so is your tomato. Now this avocado, remember I told y'all in the beginning that I'm going to try to put these avocados in the refrigerator like I saw on the internet. So this avocado has been in my fridge for probably about 4 weeks. So we're gonna see what it looks like. I'm a little scared because it looks a little darker. It looks like it shrank a little bit, but it doesn't smell. It's not super soft. So we're gonna see. And if it doesn't work, then I do have a backup. I just bought these the other day. So anyway, just in case. All right, so here we go. So let's open up this avocado just to see how it is after 4 weeks. All right, here we go. Well, it's not black. Look at that. So putting your avocado, look at that. It looks just probably like the day I bought it. It's not brown. It's not in there. So I put these avocados in the fridge in a glass bowl, and I just left them there. Some people put them in water. I did not do that. So yay, it works. All right, so we have our one avocado. Let me get a bowl. Okay. All right, so we have our bowl. So first we're going to take our avocado. One day I'm going to try to root those things. I never have any luck with the avocado. I had it once, and then of course I let it die. So that didn't work out too well. So yeah, look at that. It's still nice and firm. This is awesome. Because I don't know about y'all, but I hate throwing food away, and I'll let these avocados in, and I don't like them. They're brown, kind of like my bananas. I like them very ripe. I mean, not ripe. Not ripe at all, actually. It's very green. Look at that. Perfect. Let's see. Got my little doodad right there. Alrighty. So then you're going to mash your avocado. Almost like a guacamole. Now, you can use a food processor, but a lot of people may not have food processors. So we're just going to do it by hand so you can see how you do it. Should only take about a few minutes. Plus you get a workout. And Lord knows I need it. And the reason why we use avocados, because normally a black bean burger calls for an egg, but because we're doing the Daniel fast, we're not allowed to have eggs. So this really helps bind everything together. Plus, I'll show you what else we would do for it. Alrighty. But I'm really impressed with this avocado. It's pretty wild. Probably could use a smaller bowl, but that's all right. So we just mash it up. And you'll see, you just keep stabbing it. It softens it up. Of course, a food processor would be a lot faster, but not everybody has one. Or you may not even just have to pull out the food processor just for an avocado. So all right. So there we go. So we have our avocado ready. Can y'all see the consistency? It's just mostly all kind of pasty. course, the creamier the better. All right. So next, we're going to take our matzah bread. Oops. And you just need one. Alrighty. This is also going to help bind it. So then you just need like a plastic bag, a sandwich bag will do. And then you break it apart. Put that in there. And we're going to make breadcrumbs. I'm actually liking this matzo bread. I mean, considering, you know, it's a little bland, but when you're eating it with stuff like, I'll eat guacamole. Like on the Daniel fast, you can also have guacamole. So you can make your guacamole, you know, just use all natural ingredients, whatever you like in it. You know, you can put tomatoes, fresh tomatoes, garlic, garlic powder, onion powder, whatever. And you put all of this in here. Throw this over here. There we go. Not one knot. Alrighty. So we got that. And then you're going to seal up your bag. And then you can take, if you don't have a mallet, if you don't have a mallet, you can just use a can. And you can just leave a little bit of air in there so it doesn't explode. There we go. Get all the air out. But see, it works just as good. Oh, let's show you. There we go. And you make a bunch of little crumbs with it. Or if you have a mallet, yeah, it's starting to cream. Just having a little fun. Alrighty, that should do it. Okay. Okay, I'm back. I had a little technical difficulty that I had to fix, but we're back. So we finished our breadcrumbs. You see that? Okay, so now we're going to do the black beans. So, of course, we're going to drain and rinse because we don't want none of this stuff. All right. Okay, so everything's drained and rinsed. Doesn't mess. Okay, so we have all of that. Okay, again, you pepper to taste. All right. Now we're going to mash. You mash all your black beans, get everything mixed up. And it's the same principle with the fork or if you have a food processor. You mash it. And I like mine kind of, same thing, creamy. I find that it's easier to cook. Well, it's chunky. You can also, I mean, if you have the time to go ahead and get the dry beans, the dry black beans, and go ahead, you know, and cook them. Of course, that takes longer. But the cans weren't that bad. I think I paid like 73 cents at Aldi's. You see, it doesn't take long at all. A few minutes. All right. We got most of it chopped down. So now you're going to add a tablespoon of olive oil. This will add some moisture to it. Thank the Lord for olive oil. So you add your olive oil. Start mixing it up a little bit. This helps it makes it creamy. Mix all that up. Portion of this helps mix up your good fat. All right, so now you take your guacamole. Mix all that up. Mix all that up. See, now it's starting to get creamy. Just make sure you mix all your guacamole, your avocado. And this makes your black bean burger. Let's see how nice it is. It's starting to bind. It's nice and sticky. And the avocado too, it makes it feel moist. It doesn't dry it out. Of course, I did a few experiments beforehand, but it turned out pretty good the first time around. Because I had to figure out, well, how am I going to bind this without an egg? And avocado. Good food. All right, so now we got most of that mixed up. So again, the breadcrumbs is going to give it some consistency. You don't add it all at one time. Just do a little bit, like half first. Again, this is just to bind everything together. Okay. Get the rest. It's almost like meatloaf. You know, when you add breadcrumbs to meatloaf, kind of binds everything together and it makes everything go a little further. And this is good. It'll stick to your ribs. Okay. Let's add the rest. Okay. We're getting there, y'all. Getting good. Still a little bit of avocado left in there, and then you can just mash the rest that's in there while you're mashing everything else. But that's okay if there's some avocado chunks left in there, no biggie. Doesn't have to be perfect. But yeah, y'all see this? It's nice. I mean, like, nice, and that's the consistency that you want. That it stays on your fork. Just smell it up because it's on my nerves. All right, so we pretty much got everything binded together. All right, so this is good. Then you take a plate. Now, it's like you do hamburger. This should make about 4 burgers. So, me show you. I'll give y'all a close-up look of what it really looks like. There you go. And if y'all see, look, you just make your patty as thick or as thin as you want. And of course, you know, the thinner it is, the quicker it's going to cook. But do y'all see that? This is what it looks like. Now, does that not look good? It's an awesome patty. Look, and it binds together. And it's wonderful. So there's one patty. I got another recipe with this too. Can't wait to try this out on y'all. I do like to experiment. And for those that are at my church, a lot of the times, guess what? I'm always trying something new on them. So far, it's been good. The only thing I haven't, that I did not master was my chocolate angel food cake. Yeah, it was really dry. Nobody hardly touched it, and I don't blame them because I wouldn't touch it either. But y'all see how good this is? This is so awesome. I mean, you could really have the whole can if you're really hungry. Again, you'll see that. Look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. All right, get the rest. And see, you don't have any waste. So good. And like I said, this is great. Vegan friendly, vegetarian friendly, meat eater friendly, all door. All right, so here we go. Let me go rinse my hands. Be right back. All right, so let me just show y'all what that looks like before they get cooked. Doesn't that look good? Now, this is from one can of black beans. Perfect. All right, so let's get to the stove now. Okay, so we're at the stove, and what you want to do is you want to put it on medium. You don't want it too hot because we're going to use olive oil, and if your olive oil is too hot, it loses all of its benefits as far as that. It changes the molecules or whatever, so you don't want your oil too hot. So, and be generous with the oil. So I don't know, it's probably about a tablespoon, half a tablespoon and a half. And then while it's warming up, we will let it warm up a little bit. And now I did try this recipe in the oven, and I found that I did it at like 350 for about 30 minutes. And I did find that it was a little dry. It was very tasty and good, but just a little dry. So today we're going to try it with the skillet. I have not done this yet, so I do not know if it's going to work out. But that's what it's all about. Cooking. All right. Wait till it's, you want to think about olive oil? There we go. It's heating up. All right. Been about 3-4 minutes. And you know that your olive oil is too hot if it starts to smoke. That's not good. This should be hot enough. It's real creamy. So here we go. We'll get our first. My skillet is just big enough. Should have gotten the bigger skillet out, but that's okay. We'll figure that out. Here we go. All right. So while that's cooking, we are going to put a little bit higher. Sometimes I think the stove gets as hot as my old one used to. Alrighty. So while this is cooking, I'm going to go ahead and wash my garnishes, wash my tomato, and some of my lettuce leaves. Y'all hear that? Sizzling. What it looks like. Like it a little brown on the bottom. So probably about 5 minutes, maybe 8 minutes on one side, and then 8 minutes on the other. And how you can tell that it's starting to do, one, it's starting to smoke. But see how they're sliding around a lot easier. So, oops. Turn it down a little bit. And you can go ahead and flip them. It smells really good. Yeah, I should have gotten the bigger skillet. But anyway. So we'll give that about 8 minutes. But see how they're still staying nice together. They're not falling apart. And if I got a bigger skillet, they'd be a lot prettier, but that's okay. So we'll just turn it down a little bit low. Make sure it doesn't get smoky in here. Because looks like the burgers went ahead and absorbed a lot of the oil, which is fine. There's a little bit left on here. Let me taste it. It's really good because you kind of taste the avocado. Also taste the black beans. Chili flakes gives it a nice little, just a little kick to it. I like spicy food too, so. But you see how it's just really starting to slide off the pan. And then we just turn it off. Let it warm up while I finish my garnish. Alrighty, I think they're done. Can y'all see that? Look how good those look. All right, so we're gonna get one. Put it on our burger. And then we'll have our tomato garnish on top. And of course you have 4 to eat if you need to. But this is just for presentation. And then we're gonna get our cucumber salad. Like I said, this is a lot. This is one whole cucumber. So we can have that. A couple more. Let's go ahead and get one more burger. I'll get one more burger because I'm hungry. And there's that. and then our tomato. So here we are. Does that not look good? Now, if we weren't on the Daniel fast, you could put a slice of peppermint, peppermint. No, I don't know that. I don't think that would be good. You could put a slice of pepper jack cheese, or a slice of Swiss cheese, or even American cheese if you would like. But that's not allowed on the Daniel fast. But this is delicious. So let's take a taste test. Alrighty. Here we go. Very good. That tastes good. It is falling apart a little bit, but it's very moist and very tasty. I really like it. Let's taste our you can really taste the black bean. It's very good. And then of course our cucumber salad, which I know is already good because I have this all the time. Yeah, this is great. So anyway, I hope you enjoy this recipe for the Daniel fast, and tune in to the next Daniel fast meal. I think you're going to like it. It's going to be, again, very different.
Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, push that like button, and push that notification bell. Ring-a-ling-a-ling. Until the next video. Love y'all. Thanks. Bye.